The complainant EM has officially started her testimony in the 2018 Team Canada SA trial. If you're new here, I'm covering this story every step of the way, so if you want to see all future parts, make sure you drop a follow. This is part 3 of my day 9 recap. Make sure you go watch part 1 and 2 before you watch this one. Also, before I get into it, all acts that I'm going to be discussing are still alleged at this time. EM started off her testimony by telling the Crown Attorney about the very tight turnaround that she had going to the bar that night. She was going out with co-workers that she wasn't completely comfortable with, but yet she still went home, did her hair and makeup, and then drank 2 cans of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and then she took an Uber to the bar. Because she wasn't the most comfortable with the people that she was there with, she did 2 Jaeger bomb shots, and then eventually she did another shot, but she didn't remember what she drank. EM recalled meeting a man who eventually introduced her to McLeod, and then her and McLeod did shots on the dance floor together. EM did recall that it did seem like he was interested in her. The Crown was taking EM throughout the entire night, and in total she had 8 shots, a vodka soda, and a beer, plus those 2 Mike's Hard Lemonades before she left her house. EM said she noticed McLeod was with a group of guys all hanging out together, drinking together, and then she said, quote, "Later on I pieced together that they played hockey together. They were a group of hockey friends." She also said that there was an older guy there in his late 30s buying drinks for the guys, and at one point the older man poured a shot into her mouth. EM said that the older guy at the bar was buying drinks for the group of men, and then he started talking up Mikey. He was saying that he's a really good guy. EM said that she felt quite drunk after having all the drinks at Jack's and then the 2 at her house. She said on the dance floor she felt sandwiched in between all the men and thought that it was odd that the first man she danced with was McLeod, and that he was okay with all the other men pulling her in to dance closely with her. There was a lot of uncomfortable touching, she testified, with the men moving her hand to touch their crotch areas. The Crown then asked her how she felt in those moments. She was uncomfortable, but because she was so drunk, she went along with it. EM then said, quote, "Outwardly, it appeared that I was okay with it, but internally, I felt it was odd and not something that I would normally be doing at a bar." The Crown and EM then walked through the surveillance footage at Jack's bar that night. It was all the videos that were previously shown earlier in the court days. EM then testified that during the night, she was feeling fine with McLeod. She said, quote, "I was feeling fine about him. I was attracted to him. He seemed interested in me. My interactions with him, I was feeling fine about," she said. They eventually were seen kissing at the bar at one point on the video surveillance footage, but the video from the dance floor also showed men with their arms around each other, huddled around EM. And she said, quote, "I felt uncomfortable and confused about what was happening, but I'm on the dance floor and trying to have fun. It felt claustrophobic, but I'm really drunk at this point and dancing and going along with what's going on." The Crown Attorney then showed EM surveillance videos of Jax that showed a man pulling her ponytail on the dance floor, another one picking her up and spinning her around, and then a third man slapping her on